How are you? I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day. And look at Isaac. And I wanted to talk to you moms today about just something that sometimes I struggle with, and I see that a lot of moms, it doesn't matter whether you're a breastfeeding mom or a formula feeding mom, or you have one or two or three or four or five kids. I think just being a woman and having so many different hats that we wear, because we are a mom, we are a wife, we are maybe an executive, a nurse, a teacher, whatever different hats you may be wearing, you wear a lot of it. And I guess for being women, we're kind of known for like multitasking and stuff like that, but that's kind of like, it's a double-sided sword, I guess, because sometimes we can do a lot of stuff. But then sometimes we're kind of drained because we're doing too much stuff. So it kind of doesn't work for us. Isaac doesn't want to be in front of the camera now. He wants to be out and everywhere and putting everything in his mouth and walking around everywhere. So I'm just going to let him walk around and do his own thing. So it's very difficult to do all of those things and still sleep. And maybe you want to do a little bit of working out and be healthy, or have a little bit of me time, do your nails, feel pretty, or read a book, or watch TV, catch up on Netflix, all of those things. And sometimes, personally, in my experience, it's like 24 hours is just not enough. I'm just like, oh my God, like, it's not like the morning is over with and I've done nothing. But it feels like you've done nothing, but you've done lots of stuff. It's just because you're used to doing so much stuff. You don't kind of take credit for it. So it can be kind of overwhelming, and especially if you have other children, you have so many things to think about and to remember. And when you have kids in school, then you have, responsibilities and requirements that you have to, basically it's kind of like you have to think for everybody and for yourself. So it's kind of like you're the CEO of your family. So you have like all these people around you that you have to think for, and you have to direct and manage, but you don't get paid for it. You get paid for it in kisses and love, sometimes punches and things like that too, from your kids or pulling your hair. But nevertheless, you still have to do those things, and it's wonderful doing them. And sometimes also I kind of the main thing really sometimes I think is that we're too hard on ourselves because we expect too much and we want to do too many things, and that's okay to be able to have ambitions and want to do stuff. That's actually really good, but you just have to kind of, I think the main thing is, as a mom, and especially when you're a mom for the first time, it kind of whacks you in the face because you have so many things to do and so many things to remember and think about. I think that the only way really that you can manage is kind of like what do you really want to do? What's really important right now? And kind of set yourself like limits in regards to what you're going to do and what you're going to accomplish. And then the other thing that I think is really important as moms, like I said, we do too many things. And then one of the main problems or issues that I see with moms is that they're so tired, they feel drained. And then once all those things start coming into play, then it can become kind of dangerous because it goes down another road, which is anxiety or depression, or even like into maybe health issues as well. And one of the main reasons why that happens, I think, is because of sleep too. As moms, we don't sleep enough. And I read recently, actually, I posted something about, why I go to bed so late, because at night it's when everybody's asleep, so I can finally like have some me time. And that's kind of like my sleep time is other moms, sorry, on the other extreme are like, my me time is my sleep time. So I've kind of become a little bit more like that, because I've realized, especially now having two boys, a toddler and a baby, I realize how important sleep is for me to be able to function and feel good. And if I feel good and if my brain feels good and like I feel sane, I'm able to be a better mom for them, I think. And I'm able to be more productive and do more stuff that I need to do that is important to me too. So I've realized a lot of that, and that's kind of something that I really want to share with you moms, especially if you're a breastfeeding mom, because it's just so demanding and it just doesn't stop, and it's like 24/7. With Samuel, my first baby, he didn't sleep all through the night till he was like 1. So it was a whole year of like breastfeeding, and the only way that I actually managed to be able to cope with it was to be able to co-sleep, and that's what I do with Isaac too. But nevertheless, you're not getting a consistent night's sleep. You're still, you know, waking up, turning around. It's better than having to be getting up, picking him up from the crib or from another room, but still you're not getting like a solid sleep. So I kind of just wanted to really mention that, how important sleep is. You know, it's okay to be able to balance all those other things, but I just really want to stress to you moms that sleep is really important for you to be able to function and manage all those other things, like your family life, your couples time, your work time, everything else you can kind of manage, but it's really important that you yourself function well. And one of those main things is sleep too. And also, of course, your health. I know that sometimes it's a little bit harder to, you know, to be able to prepare a fresh meal and stuff like that, but it's worth just thinking of simple ideas or simple snacks that you can have and your family can have that don't take too much time, but that make you feel better too. So we just wanted to, I just wanted to mention those things because it's something that I've kind of dealt with recently. I know it's easy to feel frustrated and down on yourself because of that, but you kind of have to just kind of like take a breather and kind of look at things kind of like from a bird's eye view, like down, and kind of like just really take things into perspective, what's important, what's not so important, and kind of just take it step by step. And there's lots of tools now to help you get organized, or if you're like a crafty mom, you can do a board or something like that, although that takes time too. But there's lots of apps and stuff like that that can help you manage. So just wanted to share that with you moms, and I wanted to get your feel too, so that we don't all feel like we're you know, the only ones out there dealing with this stuff. You know, what's your main frustration? How have you been able to deal with it? Or we can maybe give you some tips or ideas on how we as moms have been able to deal with it, that we're in the community and we're on the same boat. Okay, so thank you for listening, and I hope maybe that little tip maybe made you feel a little bit better, or maybe made a big difference to how you were thinking about stuff, or how you're feeling, or why you're feeling down, or why you're not able to manage. So that gives you kind of a little bit more perspective. And have a wonderful day, mommies. I'm trying to get Isaac off the floorboard. He doesn't want to, because he just wants to be walking around now. He wants to be grabbing onto everything, right? 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 Say bye.